Hey, I'm back again. This is B Jr. from Endurance Productions, coming at you with a little unleashing video here, or an unboxing if you will. Gonna unbox the horrors. That's right, I've done it before and I'll do it again. Right now I'm gonna unbox the horror of VHS. Yes, that's right, dudes. Been combing the local flea market again over the weekend. Just did a movie update not too long ago, and I really didn't want to do this until next month, but I got one in the mail today too, and I think if it's the one I'm thinking of, it'd be fitting to throw it in with the other two I found at the local flea market. So, and there again, just if you haven't seen my prior videos on the VHS updates, I'm only grabbing ones that I consider to be collectible, or the ones that are very, very hard to find in that kind of category, that either have not been released on DVD yet, or not to even speak of Blu-ray, or that they're just ultimately very hard to find, or if it has cool cover art that I remember from growing up and it's dirt cheap, why not pick it up? The first one I'll show you today in the old sickness, the reoccurring sickness that is VHS. I've got this one on DVD, but I couldn't pass it up. For $1, I found Suspiria. That's right, Dario Argento's horror classic about a coven of witches. The highly color-induced experience there. It gives you some little pictures of the girls in the movie there, and the use of color, the greens, the reds, all that kind of stuff. If you want the high style in a horror movie, except none other than Dario Argento's Suspiria. It's a very, very stylistic, got very great imagery. I'll review it one day. I always say I'm going to review it, but I will one day, whenever I'm done kind of soaking up the Argento goodness, because I've been on an Argento kick here lately. Just watched Deep Red the other night, and I've been trying to study up a little bit more, so I kind of knew a little bit more about what I was talking about. I found this one today at lunchtime. Well, no, I found this. Yeah, this one I found at the used movie store. I didn't find this one at the flea market. It is, of course, a original media entertainment release of The Wicker Man. Found this one, I think, for $2, and couldn't pass it up because it has the ever elusive flap that I keep being told about by some VHS collectors on the YouTube channels, that this little flap that Media Entertainment puts on the bottom of their old boxes like that is a little more rare than some of the other just regular, customary sheathing that came on VHS tapes thereafter. This one's really cool too because I don't have it on DVD, but I'm trying to find it. It's out of print even on DVD right now, I believe, so a lot of the copies are going for like $30 plus, and I just don't believe in paying that much money for a movie. So, you know me, I'm an eternal cheapskate, so I picked this one up for a couple bucks. It has the original, I think the original theatrical release cover art on it, which I thought was pretty cool. It's just kind of a odd movie. It's not a full-on, I mean, it is a horror movie, but it's not very jump scare kind of horror. It's more of a atmospheric, just very odd, very weird story. You just have to see it to really kind of take it all in. I can't really just sit here and tell you in a couple words what it's about. So there again, it just kind of carries over onto the back cover there. So it's kind of neat. Original media entertainment is kind of what I've been looking for on a lot of these older horror movies. It says it won 1974 Best Horror Film, the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films. Who knew? There again, guys, The Wicker Man, couple bucks, local used movie store. Couldn't pass it up. I mean, it's very hard to find even on DVD, and the DVD's out of print too. So, and to the crown jewel of this little trip down VHS unleashing. That's right. I don't want to show you too close there. I don't want to give away my address there to all you stalkers out there. But I assure you, it has not been opened. Got the ceremonial knife here. We're going to go in. We're going to cut it open. Oh yeah, look at that. Nothing but the best unboxings here at Endurance Productions. That's right. Let's see what we got here, fellas. Oh, this is neat. It comes in a mailer, but it's in a priority mail box on the inside. They really took the time to package it very good. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, if it's... Oh, yes, it's what I thought it would be. Guys, this is one of those holy grail type horror movies. Not that it's a very great horror movie. I'll go ahead and tell you, even though this one was filmed in Atlantic Beach, North Carolina, got to plug that. Even though, in my book, it's right up there with the mid-'80s slasher films. I mean, it's right in there. I mean, everybody's heard of it. It's never been, to my knowledge, released on DVD. It's still only available in VHS format, and it's very, very scarce. I have, for your viewing pleasure, a very, very distressed, rough copy of The Mutilator from 1985, filmed on location, Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. This one's been very much used. I think it was an ex-rental copy, but I got a late night auction deal on it on eBay. Didn't pay too much. I paid a little extra than I would normally for a VHS. It even says 5-day rental right there. It's got some initials or something sprawled on it. But what's interesting about this one too, guys, if I'm not mistaken, the black box, the Vestron black box, the one that doesn't have the blue at the bottom, the black box is the one you want to get. If I'm not mistaken, is the true unrated, uncut version of the film. So you get all the good kill scenes and gore effects in there. I'm thinking that if you get the copy with the blue bottom on it, much like the one sheet poster art, it's the R-rated version, which the MPAA yanked back on some of the gore scenes in the movie. Also, if you notice that the kids are hanging from hooks on the unrated version, I think on the rated version, the R-rated version, they took them off hooks on the cover art and so on. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. It's kind of goofy to speak about, but it's just one of those movies that doesn't go away. It screams for a DVD release, but they've never, I guess they've never found the audience to put it out on. I don't know why, because most horror film buffs, they all know about it and they all are yearning for it to be released, but it never has. But finally, at least I can view it on VHS and I can have it as a collector's item. It probably won't be worth much because this is a very beat up copy, but I had to have it, especially since I'm on this VHS kick here lately. There again, for your viewing pleasure, The Mutilator, 1985 slasher movie, filmed down here in my backyard, so to speak, by director Buddy Cooper. By sword, by pick, by axe, bye. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, guys, just having a little moment there. I'm very happy. Finally have this one in the collection. I've watched it online, and I've said before, and I'll say again, I don't condone doing that, but just happened to find it somewhere, and I've watched it at least once or twice before. Like I said before, it's not as good in my opinion as Friday the 13th and some of the other slasher classics, as I would call them, but it's right up there with them. It's one of those slashers of the 80s that didn't go on and spawn any sequels or anything like that, so didn't really find an audience there after this original one. So anyways, just a good one. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time, hopefully for some movie reviews. Work's been killing me. I haven't had much time to film up any, but as soon as I get a chance to recharge, get some time away from the chores too. It's been springtime. I've been doing a lot of chores outside, so we'll get time to slow down a little bit. Maybe we'll hook up some movie reviews. Got to do a poster update too, guys. I've been collecting some video store posters I think you guys would enjoy. So hopefully we'll get some time to film that up. Watch for that in the near future as well. It's been B Junior and EnduranceProductions movie channel. We'll see you next time.